Welcome in to the Say It Out Loud Sports Podcast. I am your host, Patrick Graham. I got my boy Bobby D with me.
What's up, dude?
All right. First things first, before we get into the NFL being rigged.
Oh, dude, come on.
I forgot last week to announce the couple of the tickets.
Oh.
So I did some drawings. For those,
do we got a first place ticket?
Yeah, we got two of them in a contest. So first-time listeners, we run a fantasy football league where we give out futures bets, which we all made at the beginning of the season. Every week I draw one. I forgot, so they're not too exciting. The first place gets 10 tickets, so they've got some other ones, but they get a 49ers ticket and a Cowboys ticket. Both those teams are actually still alive, which is okay.
The Cowboys ticket is confetti.
They're only not in that division.
They're not okay.
Look, win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's confetti. Let's be
49ers, real. And then so the contest. We do have a Week 13 contest. It's the last week of fantasy before playoffs. So hopefully I win because I won another game though.
Yeah, you got 2 W's now.
I'm 2-9. A Steelers ticket's up for grabs.
Okay,
20-1 is what we got them at. They're now
like
6.
It.
They're now 6-1.
Yeah, they're 10-0 too.
So the contest is blackjack.
How is this going to work?
So whoever has the closest player in their starting lineup that scores 21 without going over wins the ticket.
What if we got 2 dudes?
What do you mean? If it's tied?
Yeah, like what if 2 guys score 21?
Good point. I didn't think of that. We'll flip a coin.
Okay. What if there's like 4 guys?
There's in fractional points. There's just 4 guys, 21.98.
I'm just saying.
If it is, we're going to figure out a tiebreaker and I'll announce it, but I highly doubt that's the case. So, yeah, playing for a Steelers ticket.
I like
Steelers pretty good. Ticket. I'm excited. Maybe I can get something out of this season.
Yeah.
I'm starting anybody I'm just going for 21. That's all. I don't even care if I win.
Projections mean nothing.
Nope. I'm just trying to figure out who can have 5 catches for 170 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
Or 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Couple catches.
1 catch.
Anyway, all right. Hot topic of the day is the NFL's rigged.
There's no way.
Well, last night they're saying it's rigged, but I think they're saying that Vegas owns the NFL.
Like the Vegas is calling down and saying go for 2.
Well, we saw what happened with the Eagles game. They score,
but it made sense for the Eagles to go for 2.
Why? Let me hear why you think it made sense.
If they're down, so they go for if they kick the extra point, it puts them down 7.
Right.
So they got to get the ball back and they got to score just to get.
First of all, there's only 12 seconds left,
right?
Mind you.
You know what I mean, they got to kick it onside kick. So if they do somehow, say they get to 2, right, and they throw a Hail Mary, they get to kick an onside kick 12 seconds. They throw this Hail Mary and they score. Their game's tied. Their kicker's already missed an extra point. Now he's got to make 1 to win the game.
Instead of risking 2.
Yes.
Well, my problem's this. The Eagles, Peterson mainly, has done this the entire time he's been in Philadelphia.
He always goes
for no reason.
Absolutely.
It's highlighted more because this directly affected the spread of the game, and he's playing to win. Obviously they might know this. They probably know the spreads. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if Peterson's in his thing waiting for the lines to come out. But here's some stats on the extra point, 2-point conversion. Jake Elliott's 14 out of 15 kicking extra points this year. He missed one in that game. That's the one he missed earlier. So that's 93.3%.
Right.
Philly has gone for the most
ever Peterson has.
No, this season even.
Oh yeah.
They're 7 out of 14, 50%. Which is 50%. So you only need to be successful on 50% of your 2-point conversions
to break even. And he'd actually be ahead because he's missed an extra point.
He's missed an extra point. That's if they make 100% of the extra points.
So it's a wash.
Yeah, so the Eagles, extra points on the season. There's been 999 touchdowns scored. There's been 1,001 touchdowns this season. 2 of them didn't kick for probably overtimes.
Yeah.
So they're 93.9% as the league average extra points this year and last year. Just league average. People are missing extra points as they moved it back. 2-point conversions, the league average this year is 47%. Last year is 47.7%, which is still more. So it bakes out
it's a wash.
2-point conversions actually are 1 point ahead of extra points over the past 2 years.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So the only reason people are mad
is because it's covered.
85% of the bets were on Seattle.
At half point
covered.
At half point, nobody bought down.
If anybody, I don't hear any Eagles fans complaining today. Any Eagles bettors complaining today. I had the money line, so I'm okay.
There's probably not a lot of Eagles bettors, but I mean.
So and then I saw a video was like highlighting the Nick Chubb play. He ran out of bounds, saying that they didn't want Browns to cover the spread.
He ran out of bounds because
it's game over.
It's game over. This happened with Todd Gurley.
Everybody freaks out, says the NFL's rigged.
Matt Ryan literally told Todd Gurley, don't score. Get down.
It's not rigged.
He scored and they lost.
I don't care what evidence you can tell me. There's
no way professional athletes get to the NFL level and decide to
officials
throw games.
Well, there's been one case, right?
That was in basketball. Donahue.
I mean,
he was betting basketball games though. He said he admittedly said he changed the outcome of the Kings-Lakers series in Game 7.
There might be games that are rigged. Last night was not a reason to have outcry saying that the game NFL's rigged.
Peterson does it all the time.
Yes, he's done this every time. They actually have a better chance to win. If they get it, then, like you said, if they go for it 2 times, statistically saying they're going to get it and tied. If they get it on the first time, then they don't have to worry. Then you get a free field extra point.
Right.
If you don't,
it's a free point.
You can still tie the game.
Right.
All the analytics.
If you can hit 50% on your 2-point conversions, then you're not losing any points ever.
Right. No, I mean, I probably would have just kicked it, but the kicker sucks. He does this all the time.
He missed an extra point already.
Yeah. So I don't know what everybody's freaking out about the NFL being
if he does kick it and he misses,
then they have to go for 2 anyway.
Then they have to go for 2 anyway.
But now you
might as well try it on the first time.
But now you only got 50% chance to make it.
Yeah, but might as well try it on the first time. You don't get there, you do it on the second time.
I don't know. It's dumb. And then you got the whole Ravens-Steelers shit going on, which I'm not a fan of.
This game was supposed to get played last Thursday.
Why are they pushing it back? Obviously, the first time. So people are saying, why is Denver ratted themselves out?
Denver burned themselves. They literally sent a video to the league of all their quarterbacks in the same room with no masks on. Did they really think the league was going to let that slide?
Memorandum they sent out, the memo they sent at the beginning of the season, it says we are not going to cancel games unless it's uncontained.
An outbreak. Like it's nobody's fault.
No, they said even if it's multiple position groups, if they don't know where it's coming from or it can't be contained, they're not, regardless of position groups.
Right.
So they were able to tell you, though, those guys are the only ones being...
Yeah, Denver called and said the only dudes in our entire team our entire quarterback staff, everybody. Yeah. So we don't have a quarterback if you guys don't move the game. And the league said we're not moving your game based on you guys being stupid.
Yeah. The Niners a couple weeks ago, that was able to be dialed down to Kendrick Bourne.
Right.
Which then in turn got Deebo Samuel and IU, which I was pissed off at that. Because they can't even move it from Thursday to Sunday.
No, they didn't.
Break. But they said they're not going to move it.
Based on bad judgment, basically.
Unless if they can track it and figure out who's at risk and whatever. So those 2 games didn't. The Ravens game, there's an outbreak of 14 people that have no idea what's happening, who's had it, whatever.
Yeah.
And I do think it is a money play for sure.
I think it's a big game. 2 good teams, tons of fans.
Well, Lamar's out still. It's not Lamar Jackson.
They didn't know that the first time they postponed it, though.
No, they just knew there was an outbreak.
Yeah. They didn't know Lamar wasn't going to play.
But then they realized there was more cases. Yeah. I think the moving it to Wednesday is a little crazy because now they get J.K. Dobbins and Ingram back. But but if they can't trace, I don't know. No one knows.
I don't think
it's not rigged.
It's not. There's no plot here. This is all just on the fly.
All right. So speaking of before we move on, we got to talk about that Seattle game real quick.
God,
this is Kyle. This is all the Seattle bettors.
Oh, dude. He was on Facebook.
Sitting
he was
here,
going nuts.
They score the touchdown. You have them at 6.5.
Before that, let's go back. He was like, Seattle's going to have to score 50 themselves to get the over.
No, I'm just talking about just the spread.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the Seattle bettor as they decide to bring out the 2-point conversion.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Lining up.
I would be the same
by
way.
A half point.
About 3 seconds later.
No!
Was banging his head. Dude.
Oh.
Banging his head on the table.
So mad.
Oh.
But that happens in almost every game.
You're on the wrong side, man.
No, was it rigged when DeAndre Hopkins jumped over 3 people and snagged it? That flipped the over-under.
With Jordan gloves on?
And the spread.
Right.
Moved both of them.
With Jordan gloves on, too, the Jumpman gloves. Was that all planned out?
And didn't the touchdown Philly score, I didn't even see that. Was it, I heard Richard Rodgers caught a one.
It was a Hail Mary.
Reflection.
It was a Hail Mary. Fulgham tipped it forward.
And
Richard Rodgers jumped out one-handed and snagged it.
Whatever. All you guys thinking the NFL's rigged, you're nuts. Get over it.
Hail Mary's planned.
All right, let's get into some Week 12 stuff. Obviously, there were some big upsets with playoff implications. The most surprising one to me was the Raiders getting whacked.
Dude, how?
Oh, you want to know how? Here's their first 8 possessions. Turnover on downs in their own territory. Very first possession. Next one, fumble. Then a 3-and-out. Then we get first and goal at the 3. settle for a field goal. Next one, 3 and out, then a fumble, then a 3 and out, and then a pick 6. That's your first 8. You're not winning any games like that.
No. But still, this is the same Raider team that literally went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs twice. Won one of those games.
Yeah.
Then they go to Atlanta, who is horrendous.
Now they're the 9 seed.
I know. This was a turn for this was a tide turner for the Raiders. They went from the driver's seat to in the trunk.
Yep.
Hoping to get in.
Yeah, they're 6-5. Not a good spot to be. I don't know. I can't really.
No, it's not a good spot for them.
The collapse. The collapse is real. The bridge is falling, and they're standing on one side, and the playoffs are on the other side.
How long before people are calling for Derek Carr's head?
It's not. No, that's. Well,
the Raider fans are ruthless, bro.
They are. They don't make sense though.
Oh man, they're be coming after Carr real quick.
I've seen a lot more targeted towards a defensive coordinator, but
yeah,
they do. They don't even like Derek Carr.
No,
until this year. Now
John Gruden didn't even like Derek Carr. If I bought a house next door, he said, "I don't want to be your neighbor."
All right, so you got the Raiders losing to the Falcons. Got the Niners beating the Rams for the sweep again. Niners own the Rams.
They got the Rams
Shanahan knows what McVay's doing.
He got his number.
And Sherman came back. It was a good game.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they got the win because that would have ended it. Debo came back. Monster game.
Jared Goff got absolutely shut down by the Niners D.
You put pressure on him, it's a wrap. Kinlaw.
If you make him throw on the hurry, make him get rid of the football under pressure, it's the turnover every time.
Yep. Debo came back and balled. 11 catches on 13 targets for 133 yards. Ayuk's been out. Now they get both of them back. They got a little run in him, man. I'm a 49er fan.
Mullins can sling it too.
He wants to win. He's passionate.
Yeah. He's hoping they cut Jimmy G and let him have the reins.
I'm not. I mean, I guess I'm biased, but I think they can get it if they get they can get to the playoffs for sure. Getting healthy.
Then it's Garoppolo though.
If Mullins leads them, I'll freak out. I'll be on your level with Eagles.
You know it's coming.
I can't. He has a no trade clause.
Well, not going nowhere,
dude.
Especially Chicago. Let's be real.
I was so mad when I found that out.
He might take the Saints gig.
So you got 49ers beating the Rams, clean sweep. Patriots beating the Cardinals.
What a game, dude. 27.
Yeah, Cam Newton, 9 for 18, 84 yards and 2 interceptions and a W.
Defense.
Gilmore.
Dude, he shut Hopkins down. But
you said he was overrated.
Who?
Gilmore.
I said he was good.
No, now.
He was good last year. He was a defensive player of the year.
You were calling him overrated.
No, I think that was Pete.
Maybe. All right, so Niners and Patriots are both the 10 seed in their divisions. Niners get Buffalo, Washington, Dallas, Arizona, Seattle. Those last 2 games are going to decide everything. I think they can – if they – they have to beat Buffalo.
Absolutely.
And then Arizona and Seattle down the stretch. If they can pull off one of those 2 and finish 9-7, I think that gets them the 7 seed. Let's not forget either. They could say we're going 8 teams still. They signed that thing into agreement. If any games get canceled, they could cancel tomorrow's game and be like, we're going to do 8 seeds.
Yeah, that's true.
Not tomorrow. Well, this would.
Well, they also planned an extra week at the end of the season for this exact case. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but I think then you don't have a week between the conference championship game and the Super Bowl. There's no week layoff.
Yeah, they can't change the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's set in stone.
All right. This is a new segment we have. I know we've talked about them a little bit so far, but I'm going to this is called the Eagles rant.
Oh my God, dude.
You're up, buddy.
This is wild, bro. These fools start so 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Carson Wentz is 2 of 9 for 7 yards. 4 yards, I think.
4 yards.
4 yards. We get Jalen Hurts 1 play. He comes in. Okay. The first play is a false start, I believe. Was it false? It was no.
No, it was 1 play. It was second.
No, he played 2. He
12,
came in,
right?
He came in. He handed it off. And then they blew the play dead. And then the next play, he throws an 8-yard completion to Alshon Jeffrey.
It was like 2nd and 12, and he threw the
8-yard
out route. So it's 3rd and 4.
Hits Alshon for one of 1 for 8 yards. Yeah. He already has twice as many yards as Wentz. I'm like, the new era begins. I'm texting all of you guys. The era
it was phenomenal.
Begun. As I hit send, I look up to the TV, and I see Carson Wentz coming on the field. And I go, what's going on right now? Why? What is happening? Why?
Next play,
third and 4. Let's stand in there and let's get wrecked.
That was probably the best moment of that game in my that in the end. But I
don't get why Hurts comes in the game if you're just going to go right back to Wentz anyway. There's no explanation for it. Like, you know what? We're going to give you a break.
He sent me that text. The new era has arrived.
As I hit send,
And
dude,
I couldn't even- I
Carson
didn't even
Wentz
have-
is coming on the field.
I didn't even have time to send era's over.
I'm over it,
Because
dude.
Wentz was already on TV.
I'm over it. This is crazy. There has to be a change. You can't just keep like, you know what? We're going to keep the fans happy. We're going to let Hurts play one play.
I thought for sure we'd see him come out to start the second half.
No.
He didn't even play the rest of the game, right?
He never played another down.
It was 1-for-1.
1-for-1, 8 yards.
Well,
That's
that
what
get-
Carson Wentz had at halftime.
Is he
Oh, it's Wentz next week.
Packers?
I mean, it's Wentz. They already said that.
We got
That's
Packers,
their guy.
Saints.
He has like a $29 or $30 million cap hit if we cut him.
Might be worth it.
I think we trade him.
No one wants him.
Trade him.
It's a bum.
Somebody will take
You
him.
sent me that article. He was going to Frisco.
Oh, dude, I hope they sell him to
I'll
Frisco.
be mad.
We'll pay $20 million of the 30, dude. You take 10.
No
Yeah.
deal. Anything else?
We'll take Hurts on
What's up with Alshon?
He's
I
back.
mean, he's good with Hurts.
He's
Well,
back.
no, he was 1-for-1. One
His
target,
first
one catch.
game back. Well, he had more than one target.
Yeah.
He had one.
The last
He
play
had
of the
to
game
drop.
was cool too. When I was on the Wentz threw not last play of the game. Last play I talked to you when he threw it on fourth. When they went for it on fourth down instead of kicking a field goal.
I didn't make any sense whatsoever because
That-
you're down 11.
Yeah, cut it to 8.
And he got what? Like there was like 3 minutes left in the game, 3:30.
Something like that.
And I'm like, all right, 4th and 4. Okay, if it's 4th and inches, I
Or
get
one,
it.
even one.
Because you're down into the red zone.
Yeah, they're
if
on like
it's
the 20.
like the 4th and inches, maybe 4th and 1. But 4th and 4, kick the field goal. And it,
Get
you
the ball
don't-
back and
you
then
get
you go.
it- you
yeah.
can, I think they had one timeout at that point.
Well, they got the ball back. Clearly, that's somehow they scored. The Seattle. I left after that. I stopped
Seattle
watching.
kicked a field goal.
And then
We
they
got the
still
ball
got the
back.
ball back and scored.
Scored a touchdown
Yeah.
on the Hail Mary. Got the 2-point conversion. And then kicked an onside kick still. If we kick the field goal and then we get the ball back and the touchdown,
And then you're tied.
we're we're tied. You get the 2-point conversion, we got it. We're tied. We're headed
Mm-hmm.
to OT.
Yep. He makes weird. I don't know.
It just made zero sense.
No,
Like-
but the best part was Wentz's throw. He threw
On the
right
4th
to
and 4?
when he threw right to Quadre Diggs standing there.
There wasn't an eagle
was
within
dan-
15 yards.
he
I
was-
said, what is going on?
He's dancing in the end zone.
Oh, man.
Directly to him. It wasn't even like he had to jump for it. Right
I think he thought he was on the Eagles.
anybody could catch the ball.
I don't know. That guy's done in Philly. He's like, there's something wrong in Philly with. He needs a new. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. Change of scenery will do him great. Like he's got to go. Go somewhere and play
He's got like
great
Pittsburgh
elsewhere.
or something. He'd be nasty in Pittsburgh.
Oh, replace Big Ben over there.
Maybe
Mike
some
Tomlin
O-line.
probably have him just lined out.
I mean, the Eagles' O-line doesn't really do him any favors.
I think we have to. I was telling you this. The Eagles got to fire Peterson.
He won a Super Bowl. They're
Yeah,
not
that's
firing
the
him.
only reason he hasn't been fired, though. If he doesn't have that Super Bowl win, he's already fired.
Maybe Nick Foles comes back to Philly.
No. Jalen Hurts era, baby.
That's what you said on the first quarter of
As
last
I
game.
hit send, Carson Wentz is running back onto the field. Lost my mind.
All right.
I can't do it.
Eagles rant. I thought you were going to be more crazy.
No, I'm heartbroken.
Just heartbroken.
Yeah, I just can't do it anymore.
Did you break your TV?
No, I thought I was going to. I told everybody, I said, I'm probably going to need a new TV tomorrow. I can't do this. 3-0.
Well, you got about
3-0.
you got 5 more weeks to suffer through because their schedule doesn't get any easier.
On Packers, and then after
Saints?
that, Saints. And then the other one is like, I don't remember.
Did they already play Dallas twice?
No, that's the last game of the year.
Oh, that's going to be great. I hope it's for the division. Well, dude, the Giants are in first, but Daniel Jones is out. They got Colt
He's
McCoy
going to miss
running.
weeks, too. He's going to miss
Oh, we're getting
weeks.
to that. I have a little thing on that.
Who's going to play quarterback for them?
Colt McCoy.
He's coming in hot.
It's the worst division race in hit, or best, depending on how you want to watch it.
Look how bad the
It's gonna be
quarterback play
outstanding.
is for all these teams. The best quarterback in the entire division has one leg. It's Alex Smith.
Yep. All right, we'll get to them. All right, speaking of Dallas, let's talk about Thanksgiving games real quick. Was that not the second worst play you've ever seen in your life?
The fake punt?
The fake punt?
They ran the Philly special, too.
On 4th
didn't
and
throw
10?
It.
Was it 4th and 10, right?
It was like
on their
8,
own
or 4th and
20?
8. Dude.
Down 4
With
with 12 minutes left?
They ran
How
the
does
Philly
McCarthy
special.
have a job? I'm
I
mad
don't
about
know.
this.
They ran the Philly special, and the guy didn't throw it. He tried to run it.
He had 2 guys
They
open.
lost yards. They lost yards.
Why not punt? Why are you running a fake punt?
I don't
Down 4. I can see you're down 10. Trying to make a play. You're down 4. Your defense was doing okay, decent. You're down 4.
Nah.
And you run a fake punt. The guy doesn't throw it like he doesn't have an arm. The guy's wide open,
Oh,
20
it's a
yards
first
down
down.
the field.
It's a first down if he
He had
throws
2
it.
guys. The one guy.
It's a design throw, dude. It's a Philly special. It's the same play.
He didn't get that memo?
I don't know. He wanted to be the
Ced
hero.
Wilson? Wasn't that the guy in like week 2 that went for like 180 and 2 touchdowns? And everybody's like, who the hell's Ced Wilson? That's him, right?
Is that fake punt worse than the Colts one?
No, that's why I said that's the worst play of all time.
Where he went under center with one lineman versus 4 defensive linemen.
If you ran the top 5 worst special
that
teams
Colts
plays of all time,
The
Colts plays
one.
1.
Yeah.
That might be 2 based on performance or like scenario, situation, all that.
I just didn't understand the reason for it. There's no reasoning behind it. He's like, they'll never think this is coming.
No, that's a good point. No, that was fine. It might have been good.
Play, dog. They handed it off
there.
twice. He pitched it twice, handed it off twice. They started the play 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. And you're down 4.
You got to pick up
from that point.
Yards
they scored 2 touchdowns in 7 seconds, 9 seconds,
7 seconds or something like that. Yeah.
9 seconds. They scored 2 touchdowns. It was a 4-point game. Like 4 minutes later, they were down by 30 or whatever it was.
It's wild.
It's like, what did you do? Jerry Jones has some patience. Apparently, he stuck with Jason Garrett through like 12 years of misery
of hand claps.
Every 4 years they'd go like 13-3, get to almost the Super Bowl and lose.
They had like a 4-year stretch of
claps.
8-8.
Yeah, but then they'd go 13-3, win the division. Zeke came balling out of his mind. Dak was there. Then you got McCarthy. I would have fired him instantly on that play.
Go and pack your bags, bud.
I'd have hit the elevator, came down.
Jerry puts the headset on.
Yes, took the headset. You're gone. Pointed at his buddy Mike Nola. You're gone. Yeah. How do you? Gibson had 3 touchdowns and like 100 and
he
some
was going
yards.
off. He broke off like a 35-yarder.
No one touched him. No one touched. Not even a hand.
No, their defense is horrendous. Dude.
Well, they played good against Minnesota. It held up.
Beat Minnesota.
Quarters. Well, I mean, the offense kind of beat them.
Yeah. But
I'm just mad. I can't believe the Cowboys are still in it though.
They're
going to win the division.
No.
All right, we'll get to them. Houston. They look
great.
I don't know if it's Houston. They look good, but Detroit is terrible. Obviously, Matt Patricia got fired on Thanksgiving.
Dude, did you see Detroit Lions fans were donating to Deshaun Watson's like charity? They're all donating $13 each.
Why?
Because that's how many games Matt Patricia won his entire stay there. He only won 13 games.
They need to call Jim Caldwell.
He was like 13-29 or some shit.
They need to call Jim Caldwell back.
He's the only one that has a winning record.
He needs to call him and apologize to him. Bob Quinn.
Yeah. We fired you.
I'm sorry. Please
for
come
9-7.
He'd probably say no, to be honest. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Not over there, dude.
I'm going to stay home. All right. What else? Who had a better week? Who had a better game? Derrick Henry or Tyreek Hill? Which one was more impressive?
Wow.
It's got to be Hill, right?
Yeah, Tyreek's more impressive because it's 1 quarter.
First quarter?
But it's 1 quarter. Okay. The other 3 quarters, you really do nothing.
Well, Henry's the same.
Right. Henry balled.
He should have had 4 touchdowns with 10. Well, I mean, the whole all
Dude, he had
Colts.
3 in the first quarter. I was like, and then they got the ball with like a minute left, and they were on the 4 or 5.
It was 20 seconds. No, they're on the 1.
Was it the 1?
Yeah, 20 seconds left, but they had no
Oh,
timeout.
they faked it to Henry or Tannehill running.
11 guys tackled Tannehill.
Come on,
Or
Tannehill.
tried to tackle Henry. And
Come
Tannehill.
on, Tannehill. Stealing fantasy points, dude.
Yeah, Hill was crazy.
Tyreek Hill's first
Well, they
quarter
posted
was nuts.
They posted the 40 times of the cornerback that was guarding him.
4-6 or something.
It didn't make sense. As soon as he gets past 30 yards,
He's toast.
he's gone.
Yeah.
They didn't put a guy over the
There
top.
was single coverage.
You're not going to put a guy over the top of Tyreek Hill?
That's wild.
Terrible.
You have to double Hill on everything. You can't let him get behind you.
Right.
Like,
What are they doing?
That's
They
the
just spotted him?
first assignment as your defense coordinator. Don't let this guy behind the defense.
Think about that. He was on pace for 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns.
At the end of the first quarter, yeah. Or 8 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. 1,000.
Then he had a third one in the. Do you have 3?
No,
3.
he had 2.
No, he had 3. He had 3 touchdowns in the game.
Did he have 3? I thought he had 2.
I don't know if he had one in the beginning of the second.
He had
if
2
it
in the
was-
first quarter.
And then he had 1 in the second.
he?
Second half, they only had allowed 20. He had like 30 yards in the second half. Same with Henry. Henry didn't have to do anything in the second half because he had 140 and 3 and a half.
He only had like 40 yards in the second half, yeah. He only had like 5 touches or 6 touches, though.
Yeah. I was hoping the Colts would keep it somewhat close.
No, dude.
Any other things in week 12? I'm trying to remember. It
Um,
wasn't a great week. That was crazy.
Let's talk about the Saints Broncos, dude.
Oh, that.
Absolute.
I mean, we talked about the quarterbacks, but.
They're dude.
This pisses me off a little bit.
Stop.
We're watching that game.
Stop.
No, this is a real conversation. We're watching the game. Every time this dude drops back to throw a pass, he's throwing it 20 yards down the field, 15-yard out routes.
Let that
Throw
man
a damn
eat, bro.
screen pass.
Let him
Throw a
eat.
drag route over the middle. I said to Bob.
He's got nothing to lose.
I said to Bob, I can complete a pass.
No.
How?
You're telling
A
me you're better than Hinton right now.
At throwing the ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
This kid played
No, he
quarterback at a D1
5
school in
years ago.
college.
Apparently, I would audible and tell the dude, run a drag route, I'm going to hit you. Or a screen. I said, throw a screen pass. Next
You think
play
they're going to let you stand there and throw it?
for 2 seconds.
You're going to have to move, bro. You're going to have to move in the pocket.
No.
Yeah. You got to get
Not on a
outside.
screen
You got to
pass.
get the vision down.
No, a screen pass or a drag route, you throw the ball 5 yards, get it to your guy, and let him run. Remember what I said, throw a screen pass. Next play,
They ran
screen
one.
pass.
They ran
After
one
I
screen
said,
pass.
I said, why do they keep throwing? Throw a damn screen pass.
They ran one.
Next play, screen pass, completion, 12-yard gain. It was 9-yard gain. It was only pass. He was 1 for 12 or whatever.
He had more interceptions.
Absolutely terrible. I could complete one pass.
I don't think
You
Taysom
give me
Hill's
a
any
whole-
better.
You give me a whole game, give me 9 throws, I'm completing a pass.
I don't think so.
100%. No doubt in my mind. I'm more confident about this than about the Valentina Shevchenko comment I made.
Stop.
I'm not letting her knock me out.
She's wrecking you.
That's fine. I 100%. Broncos, John Elway, if you hear this, call me. I don't give a shit. I'm completing one pass.
Von Miller.
He's 1 for 9?
Von Elway, baby. We'll let him Von Miller play
Whatever.
quarterback.
I guarantee I'm completing a pass.
I don't know. It's the NFL, dude. This is a real deal. There's only 32 of those jobs on the planet.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you can't complete a pass.
You think you're top 32?
No, I'm saying I can complete a pass. That's completely not what I'm saying. I can't read a defense or any of that shit,
Yeah.
but I can complete one pass. You give me a whole game, I'm completing a pass.
That's all he got.
Yeah, but it took him. I would run screenplay after drag play.
He's not calling plays. You're not calling
I'm
plays.
audibling.
You're out.
100%.
You're out. Royce Freeman's
Who
back
are they putting in? Royce
Freeman's back
He has
in,
nothing.
baby.
I'd audible every play. What are you going to do?
That's what he was
Bench
doing. That's
me?
why he was throwing it 40 yards downfield. He was looking for the home runs.
Oh, that's what they're doing?
He was like, oh, I don't know. This is my time to Brucey's time to shine, baby.
Oh, man, that was bad.
It was horrendous. Taysom Hill's not any better.
No,
I'm
Taysom's
done with this New Orleans experiment. I'm
the guy, dude.
convinced Sean Payton is like borderline never going to start a black quarterback.
Oh, here we go. Sean Payton's racist.
I didn't say that. I'm just he refuses to do it.
Use the word.
He said, "Nah, we're not going to start Jameis Winston. We're going to start our tight end.
Well, he probably knows they're.
We're going to start the tight end."
I
Dude
think,
hasn't thrown a touchdown yet.
yeah, that's pretty.
Taysom Hill's last touchdown throw was when he was on BYU in 2016 against Utah State. He's been in the
weird. I
NFL
think
for
it's longer
5 years,
than that,
bro.
Right?
No,
Because
2016
Kendall
against
Hinton.
Utah State.
When did Hinton throw his last one?
2017. He's thrown a more recent touchdown than Taysom Hill. And Taysom Hill's 2-0 in the league somehow. But he's
He has
played the
5
Rams.
rushing
He's
touchdowns.
played the Rams in Santa Clarita University.
They played
So-
who do you play? Play the Falcons.
Yeah.
They're going to beat him this week. Yep.
Who?
Falcons beat the Saints.
Oh yeah. Taysom Hill's
if
not.
Julio plays.
If Taysom Hill
Julio
has,
has to play because it opens up their offense.
yeah. If Taysom Hill doesn't throw a touchdown this week, does he still have a job?
Probably because if they win.
No. Cam Newton's better. He does the same thing.
What about Chiefs Bucks? We touched on the Tyreek Hill, but what about?
I'm still not. I'm not worried about the Bucks.
So we made
they
a bet
outplayed
today.
the Chiefs for 3 quarters. The first quarter is why they lost.
I bet them today.
You bet the Bucks today?
Win the Super Bowl.
What'd you get them at today?
15.
Ooh, nice.
15 to 100
I
bones.
like it.
Fire. I'm like, dude, they're gonna get hopefully 5 seed.
Yeah.
Then they play the
I don't think they're going to get the division title.
Saint. Obviously,
I don't know.
Saint,
The Saints starting Taysom Hill, they might get there.
they're like 3 games up and they hold every tie. They beat them twice, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna get it. But if they can get the 5 seed, then they get to play the football team, the Giants, the Eagles, or the Cowboys in the first round.
That's a bye.
So they go there, beat that team.
Bye.
Football team's actually their defense is legit. I don't know.
Their D line. They have the number one
D-line.
number one rated pass D though.
Yeah, because their D line's Jay
Yeah.
Young's an animal.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see that being a
Josh
little bit-
Norman's been playing great too.
Josh Norman's on the Bills.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Who's the
Josh
dude?
Norman? The Ghost. I watched the Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. This was talking about Josh Norman on the Redskins.
He's on the Bills. He's been playing good though.
So yeah, we'll see. Broncos, Browns. Browns are 8-3.
Flying under the radar too.
That's a good team.
They've played 2 games.
Baker Mayfield. Did you see the slant throw?
It was horrendous.
It's the
Did
worst.
you see what he said? After
I can
the
make
game?
that throw also.
Did you see what he said?
From here to
after
my
the game?
Christmas tree right there. That's all. Nobody was within 15 yards of that dude.
He said
It's crazy.
he used the Ron Swanson quote after the game talking about it.
What do you say?
He said there's two things I hate. He said it's lying and missing throws.
Are you saying I'm lying?
No, and he said, or he's like lying, and he's like in skim milk or something like that. And he's like, because skim milk is just water. That's lying about being milk or something.
What are you talking?
Look it up. It was
I
a
will
Ron
after
Swanson,
this,
Ron
for
Swanson
sure.
quote or something. He's like, I have to make those throws. I hate missing them.
Crazy. All right, so we got Browns. Dolphins beat the Jets. Nothing really. Titans, we talked about that. The Vikings, how about that guy? Jeremy Chin scores on back-to-back defensive fumble recovery.
Dude, they had to go back to like 1946 to even find a player that scored 2 touchdowns
same quarter.
in the same quarter.
And they still lost.
This dude did it on consecutive plays.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. And they lost. Kirk Cousins leads the comeback.
Yeah.
That kept their season alive, really.
Still there.
Because they're only one game back. Dude, the NFC, the last playoff spot in the NFC right now.
Well, the problem is the NFC East is stealing a wild card spot.
No, that's
because they're going to win the division. They should
well, no,
not
that's
be
fine.
in.
They're
Then
not
it's
stealing it.
But
They
I'm
have to.
saying
Yeah, 'cause
that
they
team
suck.
shouldn't be in. Yeah.
That's
So
just
that
the way
team's
the
going to get in, and a 10-6 team is going to be out.
No, the 7th seed right now is 6-5. Arizona.
Oh yeah.
And then you got
Arizona's lost 2 in a row, 3 in a row.
2 in a row. Should be 4 in a row, but they had the win
Hail Mary.
sprinkled in, the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
So they should have lost, I think it's 4 in
They've
a row.
lost 3 of 4.
I think so. They don't look good.
They
And
got to
then
bring
so you
good
got-
together, dude. Kyler Murray's MVP votes just vanished.
And they get the Rams this week.
That's a tough game.
Them and the Rams play twice still. They haven't played each other yet. So they got 2 games.
They waited
against
until the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks to play twice.
Yeah, they played twice. So you got Arizona 6-5 as a 7th seed. Then you got Minnesota, Chicago, and San Francisco all at 5-6. All 1 game back of Arizona. And Frisco plays Arizona still. Frisco's got a man. They're in. They're gonna get in.
He's getting excited.
I am.
He's getting excited right now.
I hope it's Frisco Eagles in the
Oh my
NFC title
Lord,
game?
dog! Don't even start. We already did this once, and we freaking wrecked you guys, dog.
That was Fulgham's coming out party. I was so mad.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get the jersey ready for the playoffs.
All right, week 13. Let's get into next week.
That's another
There's some
thing.
good-
Why is Fulgham not playing? He didn't even have a target till the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I don't know.
The dude literally had a calendar month and led the NFL in receiving yards, and then, Peterson, just sit on the bench, dog. We don't need you.
Week 13, Browns Titans. Big game, both 8-3.
That's a huge game. That
Massive
game's
game.
going to be the fastest game in NFL history because they're literally going to run it every down. Derrick Henry and his backup, Derrick Henry versus Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Because Derrick Henry's backup is Derrick Henry. He doesn't miss.
Deontay Foreman. Dante Foreman.
Does he carry the clipboard in the water bucket or what, dude?
No, every time he gets a chance, he's good. I picked him up, handcuff Henry, just in case if he gets COVID.
That's
He's
the only
not
way
getting
he's not
hurt.
getting hurt. And I'm about to say, no, that dude's never getting hurt.
So yeah, the biggest games: Browns Titans, big. You got Rams Cardinals, and then obviously our two teams.
Yeah.
I feel like have big games: Eagles at Packers,
yeah, I'm not.
Bills at 49ers.
At Packers.
All right, NFC East watch. We're gonna do an NFC East watch every week.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is gonna be phenomenal. So the Giants are 4-7 with no Daniel Jones. You got Cole McCoy.
They said he's gonna miss 2 weeks probably.
Okay, they're 4-7 in first place.
Is Cole McCoy getting W's?
No, listen. Washington football team's 4-7, tied with the Giants. Philadelphia's 3-7-1, half game back, and then you got Dallas at 3-8. Listen to who they're all playing. This is their opponent's schedule right now: at Seattle, at Pittsburgh, at Green Bay, and at Baltimore.
That's the Eagles.
That's all. No, that's
this week.
So the Giants are at Seattle.
This week.
Yeah, football team's at Pittsburgh. Philadelphia's at Green Bay. Dallas at Baltimore. Good luck getting a W.
There's 0-4 right there.
So you're telling me
We might beat the Packers.
4-8?
We might beat the Packers.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Our Rodgers overlooks us off day.
Stop it. So
He's
I'm
looking
assuming they're all
forward.
going 0-4. I think the best chance to win would probably be Dallas if Lamar Jackson still was out. Because they said he might. Philly's all right, but I don't see football team maybe beating Pitt. Maybe that. Wonder if they just beat Pitt. Wonder if that ends Pittsburgh's perfect season.
No.
The football team to take the division lead.
Chase Young
NFC
has
East.
like 8 sacks.
Yeah. So we'll do this. We'll do this every week though. Keep an eye on this shit division. It's kind
Absolutely love
of
it,
it's kind of entertaining, especially entertaining that your team's in it and you were still like,
The AFC West isn't any better.
what? Don't start talking.
They have
crazy.
one good team.
Oh, I thought you said the NFC West.
No,
I'm like the
AFC
Niners, the Cardinals, the
No,
Rams.
that's the best team in football. The best division in football. The AFC West isn't any better than the NFC
The
East.
Raiders.
They have one good team.
The Raiders are good. They're just
6-5.
No.
Denver 4-7.
The Raiders are good.
Chargers 3-8, and Anthony Lynn's still the head coach.
You know what's even crazier is all 4 of those teams would be in first place.
No, they
in
wouldn't.
their division.
The Chargers would be in dead last.
3-8.
Denver would be tied.
No, but they would play these other teams and wax them.
No.
I don't know.
The Chargers waxing anybody?
Yeah.
No.
Do they? Oh, I want to see if they play. Let's see if they play anybody.
Who, the Chargers?
Yeah, do they play any of your teams?
They play the Pats, the Falcons, the Raiders,
So I don't get anybody.
the Broncos, and the Chiefs.
That's dumb. All right, fan questions. I got a couple. I posted a thing on Instagram today.
Yeah.
All right. Was the hype in the Tyson fight worth it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Did you like the main fight though?
I liked the Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought the draw was bogus.
That's what. Yeah.
Tyson absolutely out-punched Roy Jones Jr. in every aspect of the fight. He landed twice as many shots. Tyson won the fight easily.
Oh, 100%.
Easily won. I thought he won every round.
That kind of ruined the main event.
I enjoyed the fight. I mean, this isn't Wilder Fury stuff. I mean, this is like us old dudes watching Tyson versus Roy Jones, who 20 years ago was the real deal.
I think they botched it. I didn't see the hype leading. I didn't feel the hype leading up to it.
I enjoyed it. I'll watch another one. If this is a league like this Legends League they're going to run, I'm watching the next one.
Yeah, I just didn't. So the hype that question is the hype worth it? I wasn't really that hyped going into it.
There wasn't a lot of hype
because they were so wishy-washy. They're like, oh, there's no knockouts. At that point, I didn't even want to watch it.
They change it 3 days or a week before.
Not even that, like a day or two. And they're like, now they're going to judge a winner. Then I got a little excited.
Did they do that on purpose to drive?
No, that was a terror. If they did, they fucked
Everybody's
that up.
like, oh, now there is knockouts? I'm tuning
They could have sold they could have made a hype video of Tyson knocking everybody out.
Yeah, that would have been wild.
But they were just like, no, nobody's winning. You can't bet on it. You couldn't bet on it for 2 days before the fight.
No, nobody was booking. Well, it wasn't even. It was like a.
No one's scoring
was it sanctioned or whatever?
I'm like that. I don't care.
I loved it though. I liked it.
It was decent. I thought they should have gave Tyson the win.
Yeah,
the draw was stupid.
Dumb. Who is the dude? Pennenzina or what?
I don't know.
That referee?
It don't matter. I think it was
wild.
If you tell me football,
I don't get how they got a draw.
Football's fixed. That was fixed 100%.
I don't get. That's what I'm saying. I don't get how they got the draw because they showed those scorecards from those 3 judges every round. And
the one
Tyson
dude was up like 5.
Yeah, the other 2 were though. Tyson was up like 3 rounds.
That's because it wasn't
both.
official. They're just like, give it to them both.
Yeah,
it's like all right,
guys, give him 10 rounds. I'm like, what in the world?
Give him a tie.
Evander Holyfield's next.
The best part obviously was Jake Paul knocking out Nate. Nate Robinson might be still sleeping. No,
I don't know what Nate Robinson was thinking.
The memes that were going around were brutal.
Dude, the Nate Robinson, he's got a whole challenge now,
and he got 6. Dude,
I love it. They got paid $600.
Jake Paul and Nate still don't believe
$600.
I saw
they
the
get pay-per-view points. I don't know how much.
Shit, that has to be like a lot. $600?
That's what they got.
I'll pay you. You obviously want to fight Jake Paul. It's not happening.
I'm fighting him for sure.
He said you got to come with a bag. He's calling everybody.
Okay, I'll bring a bag. I'll bring a body bag for him.
Okay, but yeah, I'll pay 6. I'll give him 12. I'll double his pay from last fight.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right.
We'll do it in the backyard.
That was the best part of the night. But the memes going around with him are just brutal.
Oh man,
dude, I saw the one where
Steph Curry went after him too.
He's laying there and they have Simba trying to push him over.
Oh no, dude!
It's like Dad, wake up!
He said, "I'm doing this for NBA players and my kids and my family."
Simba's trying to wake up Nate Robinson.
That's Cavol's kid turned the TV off.
Or Daquan, the trainer, Nate Robinson's trainer.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
This is the motherfucker that trained.
They said
Nate
this fool trained at the Reyes gym. Every single person that trains at the Reyes gym literally quit.
The best one was the Simba one. I lost my mind.
Oh man, I like the one where Tyson and Roy Jones are still fighting, and some guy was like, he like photoshopped Nate still in the ring. They're like, they didn't even get Nate's body out the ring.
Oh, when they're fighting in the middle of the fight, he's still there.
They didn't even bother to get him out of the ring.
Yeah. All right, Danny Garcia or Errol Spence?
I'm taking Danny Garcia. He has to win this fight.
Is he? I don't know.
He's one of my favorite fighters, but he has to win.
Has Spence lost?
I don't know.
What's the odds in this fight? Like plus 400?
I think Errol Spence lost to Crawford. I'm not sure about that though. Danny Garcia has to win. He's like 1-1 his last 2, and in boxing you can't have 3 losses and be anything. So this is a must win. I think that's why Deontay Wilder opted out of fighting Fury for a 3rd time. He can't lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, Spence is 26-0.
Yeah, Danny Garcia's got what, 2 losses? I think.
I don't know.
Or 1. He lost to Crawford, I think.
Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was it Crawford?
I would take Spence. Obviously, I've only heard of him. I've never even heard of Danny Garcia.
Oh, he's nasty.
Heard of who's
Danny
the little
Swift
dude?
Garcia?
Who's the other guy? Ryan Garcia?
Ryan Garcia's a kid from out here.
Heard of that kid?
He's good.
No,
he hasn't fought anybody, but
I'm
he's
trying to
getting
get into
Tank
boxing.
Davis, I guess.
Is
That's
he?
what they want. Yeah, well, he has a
Tank
fight.
is nasty.
Ryan Garcia's nasty, too. They're both really
Tank's
good.
uppercutting him.
I don't know. Ryan Garcia's
Tank's-
really good.
I don't know. So we'll see what.
That's the fight to
I'm
make.
sure I'll get a message about that. I'll take Errol Spence. Obviously, that's the favorite, but he's going to win.
Earl Smith's a favorite big time?
I think he's 450,
Oh, wow.
something like that.
That's worth betting.
He's pretty big. Next one. Will Jake Paul? Did you see will Jake Paul fight Dylan Dennis?
Yeah. He won't fight
Do you think
Conor
it'll happen?
McGregor.
No, I
The
don't
Dylan Dennis fight, yeah. Dylan Dennis isn't he's not. Dylan Dennis isn't out there turning down fights.
Do you think Jake?
Although it'll be tough for Dennis to actually be allowed to fight because he signed to Bellator. I don't think Bellator is going to give it up. They're not going to be like, okay, go box.
Can he box?
No,
You
he's
think-
a grappler.
Do you think this would end badly for Dennis?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
After watching what you
he
saw,
could probably box better than Nate Robinson, so it's probably closer. But Dylan
'cause
Dennis is
he-
a grappler. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's spent his entire career on the mat.
This is interesting to me because if he comes out and he beats Dennis, a trained MMA fighter,
Yet to beat a boxer.
it doesn't matter. It's the hype.
I want
That'll
to. Do you know
sell
what?
like
Okay,
a mother.
let him fight the dude that Austin McKinnon or whoever that fought Bodou Jack. That's who Jake Paul. They should make him fight.
McKinnon?
Yeah, that dude
He
absolutely
probably
beats
they're probably,
the life
how,
out of
aren't
Jake
they
Paul.
way bigger though?
I don't know, probably 165, 170.
So he's small. You're saying Jake Paul's bigger?
No, he's smaller.
Oh, it's 155.
Yeah,
That was 185.
Make him fight that dude.
Either way, I
that
get what
dude's
you're
not,
saying
that dude's
about.
not even a great boxer, and he beats the life out of Jake Paul.
No, I get what you're saying, but it's interesting because of the Dennis aspect that he's not a boxer; he's a grappler. So, I wonder if Jake
It's a
Paul
circus,
came out.
dude.
It's money.
Absolute circus.
That's selling. I'm watching that fight.
It's not boxing anymore. It's
You
a
ain't
circus.
which fight would you rather watch?
Who?
Are you watching Errol Spence next weekend?
I'd rather watch that
You ain't
fight
watching
than
that
Jake
fight.
Paul.
You ain't watching that one next weekend. But if in 3 months Dennis is fighting Jake Paul, I guarantee you're buying it.
No,
Hunt, bro.
no,
Get out of here.
I'm not supporting that nonsense.
Yeah, you are because you hate him that bad. That's why you watch him because you hate him, right? You want to fight him, obviously.
It's gonna happen.
Never.
It's happening.
But that's why people watch certain people and
That's
don't
gonna
watch
happen.
certain people.
Maybe-
I don't-
I see how you only got to pay him $600 to get in the ring. So I mean, I can afford that. We can pull that off.
we can do that.
I can do that. You know what I mean? I'll give him
you-
$1,200
Speaking, okay, so I think Paul beats Dennis. I'm saying it right
probably.
now.
Yeah,
All right. Next thing, did you see what Jose Canseco today?
he wants to fight either one. He beats both.
No,
of those.
he wants to fight Logan Paul. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Logan Paul was dating his daughter.
Was he Josie Canseco or whatever?
Yeah. So they were broke up, but he said today something came out where he said I love smashing because they broke up. Said something about it, and they asked Logan was asked about it, and he goes, "I love smashing Canseco's."
Jose will kill them.
Jose's like, "I'm gonna murder you."
Do you remember the
He's like,
Jose
sign the fight
Canseco
right now.
celebrity boxing match from like years ago? He got paid a
fight?
ton of money.
Who do you fight?
No, this is wild, bro. This is the funniest thing of all time. Jose Canseco has a twin brother. Did you know this?
No.
He has a twin brother, okay?
What?
But his twin brother has tattoos all over. Okay? Jose Canseco got paid like $50,000 for a celebrity boxing match, and his
brother
brother
fought?
showed up as him, tried to pull it
No,
off.
that's-
Yes, this is the real thing. Look this up. Jose didn't show up. His twin brother showed up with a bunch of
But
tattoos.
he's got tats everywhere.
Yeah. He tried to pull it off.
Did they
said not
fight?
a chance. No, they called the whole thing off. Sued Jose Canseco for the money back.
Oh my god.
It was wild, bro. This one didn't even bother to go. He's like, hey, you go. I'll give you some money.
Oh my lord.
Wild, bro.
That's hilarious. All right, one more. What is back to NFL? Back to not get out of the YouTube
Okay.
scene. What is the most attractive NFL coaching vacancy next year?
Philadelphia Eagles.
No. What?
I
they
said
gonna fire
Chargers.
him?
I said Chargers Sunday.
It's Chargers. Right?
Yeah, I said Chargers Sunday. That's a great situation to walk into.
We can go.
It's going to be the Eagles because Peters is getting fired.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, but pass the blame on the injuries. Okay, hypotheticals. Say the Eagles
Yeah.
get there. What's another one that you like?
Probably the Saints. I didn't think Sean Payton's
What?
done. I think Payton's
Fool's
done.
talking nonsense. Sean Payton's retiring.
I think him and Breeze retire. Honestly,
Breeze can't play. He's got a punctured lung. He's got to retire.
He's
right?
gonna. Do you think Breeze just goes out without
Has
playing
to.
another game?
Has to. Doctors are like, your lungs punctured and you have 47 cracked ribs. I don't know how many it is, but
That's it. His career's over. He's okay with that.
you gotta-
He comes back one more.
what for a snap?
I don't
Takes
know.
a knee.
If
He doesn't want to be those guys that are just not on the field and they
you think
take
Sean
a penalty
Payton,
to honor him.
Sean Payton's signing up for another 4 years with Taysom Hill?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Nope.
What do you mean? He's not even that old, is he?
Okay, so if Sean Payton retires, is that a good situation to walk into?
With Taysom Hill's quarterback?
No, you got to sign your own at that point.
There you go.
You got to go get your own.
They need to fire Bruce Arians.
Dude, he hates Tom Brady.
I think the Chargers. Lions, no.
Vic Fangio getting fired?
Jets? You want the Jets smoke?
No, I'm not going there.
Jags?
They don't. Do you think they
Well, they fired
their
the GM.
But see, but they kept
That
the head
doesn't make
coach,
sense.
and they're tanking. Like it's not the GM's fault. They're in a full tank mode. Was
Yeah.
the owner not aware that they're tanking?
Maybe not.
And he was like, "What are you doing? You're fired."
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would say the Chargers are probably the most. The Anthony Lynn has to be fired.
I don't think he'll get fired.
There's no I'll free or the Cowboys even. McCarthy, they're not going to fire McCarthy, right?
Jerry Jones will fire anybody for 8 years.
It's true.
It's always like you're gonna get.
So if the Cowboys is open though,
I'm not going there
really?
as a head coach with no decision making whatsoever over player personnel, and you don't even know if they're going to pay Dak. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose. You take that job, and they're like, "Nah, we're not going with Dak. We're going to stick with Andy Dalton."
I'm taking any of those, but I'm saying I get what you're saying. I think that one or the Chargers. I got to say Chargers.
Jerry
number
Jones
one.
too involved for head coaching.
You're nuts though if you think Peyton's leaving. All right,
He's out. Dude.
Trevor
He's retiring.
Lawrence.
He's retiring.
Give me a reason why. Well, this is an easy reason. The Jets draft Trevor Lawrence.
Absolutely. But I think the Jets pull the biggest Jets move ever and go with the wrong guy. They'll take Justin Fields just to piss off the Jets fans.
I think you go that way anyway.
You take Fields?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I think he's good. He's not Trevor Lawrence, though.
No, I don't know. You can't. The guy clearly does not want to play for you. Well, so that's what I don't get about Lawrence situation. So you want to go play for Jacksonville? You want to play for the Jets or Jacksonville?
Jacksonville's obviously going to take quarterback. They're just,
You can't say you don't want to play for the Jets, but you're like, I'll settle on Jacksonville.
there's your Niners quarterback next year.
Trevor Lawrence.
Gardner Minshew.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you love that.
That'd be dirty. But yeah, I don't think you can pick Lawrence. They will. They have to.
They will. Absolutely. Does Trevor Lewis really, does he not want to play for the Jets?
Well, that's the rumors.
Does he not want to play in the NFL?
Who knows?
He goes to the Jets. It's his team. It's like his it's all him. It's a franchise.
Yeah. What else we got? I think that's all I got, dude.
That's all for the NFL. That's wild. NBA is about to kick off. We're going to have to get a show going for that.
NBA. College basketball's on. Duke's getting waxed right now.
I see. I don't even want to turn around right now.
Down 13.
They were 40-point favorites the other night. They won by 10.
Yeah, down 13 right now.
How much time left? 10 minutes?
Can't see. All right, so you got college basketball. We're going to be doing NBA for sure.
Yeah.
Football's king, though, right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying the ratings are taking. They're down like 5%. Wow, it's at 26.8 million people watch the Bucks and Mahomes on Sunday.
Yeah, but the ratings are down. Nobody's watching
Nobody's
football.
watching football.
I like that all my friends that were boycotting football will call me and rant about their team's quarterback. I'm like, I thought you didn't watch.
Did it say that?
Yeah. I have a couple friends that refuse to watch football, but then they'll call me and rant about how bad their fucking quarterback is. Like, I thought you weren't watching.
Yeah.
Well, closet watchers, dude.
Closet watchers,
dude.
So I'm about that life until Sunday morning when
Send the
you're
wife
hungover.
and kids away, lock the doors, and turn NFL on.
Yeah. Shut the blinds so no one catches you.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you're going to talk about it? Doesn't make sense. All right. Well, that's it. We'll have Locks of the Week out Friday. Tune in for that. We got hats. I'll be posting those this week. The hats sold out quick last time, so hopefully get them. And that's it, man. Thanks for tuning in. We're up.